The jobless rate is also on the front page of the Oz tomorrow, and it's at a pre-COVID level. Unemployment plunged to pre-COVID levels of 5.1% in May in a blockbuster result driven by the largest monthly rise in full-time employment on record as women's participation in the workforce rose to its highest level in the nation's history. Tony, you've got some interesting thoughts around employment and unemployment in Australia. Share them with us.
Well, I think firstly the federal government obviously has given incentives to employers to employ younger people in their 30s and younger, and so I think there's probably been a lot more of a take-up in that particular cohort. But I do know that there's been a number of reports of people over 50, especially women over 50, who are struggling to get work, struggling to get full-time employment. There seems to be this barrier still for women, especially in their 50s, to get full-time jobs and quality jobs. As opposed to, working in cafes and restaurants and so forth. So I think there's still an issue with regards to unemployment for older Australians, and I think we need to do a bit more in that space.
How do we do it?
Well, a bit like the incentives that were offered for people in the younger years. I think employers should be maybe given incentives to employ older people.
It's just this whole vaccine rollout and what you're telling me about women over 50 finding it difficult when people are crying out for workers in all sorts of industries. I do think this vaccine rollout has highlighted there's an us and them. There's older Australians are saying they're starting to feel like second-class citizens. I think we need some unity around this very issue. People in their 50s felt it last week. Now today they're included in younger Australians. Now people 60, 70, 80.
Yep.
There's a bit of weird ageism that's sneaking in here, Tony.
There is very much so, and that's been around for a long time in different facets, but it's more prevalent right now than it ever has been.
Yeah.